So Nvidia is finally reducing the pricing of their GPUs. So like I've talked about in the past, this is kind of a direct result of the still somewhat recent crypto crash, So graphics cards were on, high demand for a very long time. And, the thing now is that the manufacturing has sort of caught on, and well, the crypto also crashed. So there's tons of miners just selling off their old GPUs because at this point, it's really not profitable to mine because electricity costs are also going up. So this is just a direct result. The thing is, if you were a retailer with a bunch of these newer GPUs, you needed to, have a pretty big discount in order to sell them, just because the used market is so competitive at this point. And well, now Nvidia is officially cutting their MSRP, which is manufacturer's suggested retail price. Now, not all of this is great because Nvidia is only cutting the prices on their higher end cards, the really high end, the 3090s, the 3080s. The lower tiers have not yet had price cuts, which unfortunately is also the price range that needs improving the most. That is where all the gaming starved people are. So it's definitely a step in the right direction, but things should improve, as the supply continues to pile up. And well, new cards are going to be released in a few months as well. So there might be a ton of GPUs everywhere. So, who knows? Maybe they're going to be cheap. One can only hope. So the 3090 Ti has had a dramatic price cut down to $1,500. So $500 discount. The 3090 has had a $200 discount. And then the 3080s are sort of like unknown. You should get like maybe $100 off or something like that. You have some weird things going on. Let's see if I can find it over here. Basically, I don't think I can find it over here. So basically, what's happening is the 3080, the 12 gig version, is getting discounted, but the normal 3080 isn't getting discounted. So you could run into a situation when you can get the better 3080 version for a little bit cheaper than the 3080 10 gig. It's all very confusing. It's like, why did you have to call them both 3080s? Like, dang it, Nvidia. Anyways, pretty great, price drops. This generation is still just so overpriced at this point. The freaking 3050, it's $250 MSRP. These used to be like 150 and under dollar price point cards. The 3060, this sort of used to be like the $250 price point up to like 300 and stuff. Like the 30s, like the 70s series, like these used to be like somewhere between 300 and 400 at some point. So everything has just gotten so much more expensive, and of course, the highest end cards are very expensive at this point, as much as a used car. So hopefully the next generation, the 40 series, can come in at, better deals at this point. Technically, these cards also weren't such a bad deal if you were crypto mining as well, because you could just buy the graphics card, crypto mine on it for like a year. You would, pay off a significant portion of the initial investment of the graphics card. But, of course, not everybody wants to mine on their GPU. Not everybody wants to participate. You might not have an AC to cool down your place because it does get hot. So hopefully things improve and the 40 series is better just overall.